I'm John Allen, reviewing and describing my bike ride in Portland, Oregon, crossing the Hawthorne Bridge on a day with relatively light traffic. I look back, merge into the stream of traffic, and cross Southwest 3rd Avenue when the light turns green. Street cleaning is rather good here, but I am riding toward the left side of the bike lane for better visibility and to avoid trash which accumulates near the curb. I merge out of the bike lane to discourage motorists from hooking right turns from my left side, a maneuver encouraged by the location of the bike lane. I look back and merge left to avoid conflict with traffic which might turn right. The bike lane oddly crosses a lane inside the intersection. Now I am on the right side of the bike lane, keeping my distance from cars traveling to my left. I cross Southwest 1st Avenue on the green light and ride up the incline to the bridge. I'm about to pass a ramp where traffic on the right is stopped at a stop sign, but I look to the right anyway because bicycle traffic comes up the sidewalk on the far side of that ramp. My camera operator, Kat Iverson, turns her head too, and with it her helmet camera. Motorists' entrance from the right has been redesigned to slow traffic, but bicyclists' ramp to the sidewalk is narrow, poorly angled, and lacks warning paint. I pass close to a stairway, but I can see that it is empty. Bicyclists are supposed to keep left here, but I am uncomfortable with riding close to a 12-inch drop to a grid deck carrying fast motor traffic. The sidewalks of this bridge have been substantially widened since I rode across it when I was in Portland in 1987. Bicycling access across this bridge is much better than it was, although it still shows the limitations of retrofitting old infrastructure. A slower bicyclist is riding near the left side. I slow and follow because I don't feel comfortable passing on the right of someone who is riding close to the edge. That bicyclist's weaves are quite scary to watch. Before we pass some pedestrians, I look into my rearview mirror and my chase camera bicyclist turns her head to check there isn't another bicyclist about to pass us. I warn the pedestrians, but you can't hear it because I didn't have a microphone. We are now coasting downhill into East Portland. We are about to pass some more pedestrians. Now as we continue down the grade and pass more pedestrians, watch for the guy with the blue bag. He had me momentarily in fear for my life as he turned toward me, and I thought he might get right in front of me and ricochet me out into the roadway. But he was just looking back. There! You could hear me call out. The slower bicyclist exits onto a ramp to a riverfront path. Note the curved railings to the right. The sight distances at this exit are ample. The sidewalk bike route is about to transform into a bike lane, this time with a better designed ramp. There is a special bus lane to its left, and now I descend into the bike lane. My chase camera bicyclist and I are by no means the fastest bicyclists around here. We may look fast, but the wide-angle helmet camera does exaggerate our apparent speed. Here's a faster one. The bus lane serves to allow buses to slow before a bus stop. We pass a bus turnout, properly located to the right of the bike lane. The bus lane transitions to a striped gore, a painted equivalent of a traffic island, and the buses are supposed to merge into the other two lanes to the left. We look left and merge into the striped gore area to continue straight. The bike lane goes off to the right. Now we can see that the gore has been taken out of the previous off-ramp area, directing motorists to begin their turn to the off-ramp later, so they must go slower. We look left again and go directly across the off-ramp. We would have had to slow nearly to a stop and turn sharply left to look for traffic if we had taken the designated route. This is much faster. Kat Iverson looked back to the right to make sure no other bicyclist was merging in from the bike lane. I check behind me for traffic, then merge out of the bike lane to make myself more visible in the intersection and give myself more room to maneuver. This bike lane, now, puts me in the correct position, so I ride in it. Crossing an intersection. Our video ends as we stop for a red light at one of Portland's famous or infamous bike boxes.